Thank you, Paru. Hello, how are you? Right, AHA is an alliance of different Pan-Asian organizations and artists I've been working with over the past few years. And I thought, well, it's time to pull everybody together because of the globalization of the world and how national boundaries don't really mean anything now. And then as I was putting it together, I realized that most of the continents in the world begin with A. So we've got Asia, obviously, and then we've got Africa and America and Australia, and that leaves Europe. But after Brexit, what happens? So we shall wait. We shall see what happens. But we still like to be included in this. So the whole thing is to actually have an interface between artists and academics and think tanks, because I think it's quite important to understand why we are creating art and for what purpose. And this is a question of identity. What does it all mean to each of us as we traverse the world and we go from place to place, getting information and, basically finding fulfillment for ourselves. And then what happens to our own individual identity then? So I sort of decided that what we'll do with AHA is actually have two broad. Oh, the picture's up. Good. All right. You see, we have the partners on the left and the binationals. And how this works is that the partners are what we're looking at in this country, essentially. So that's the universities, the artists here, and think tanks here. And out of that, we're looking at creating a cross-drifts festival, which would be some vehicle for artists to program their work. So that's up for discussion and for panels to discuss what on earth is going to happen with their art and why they're doing it. And out of that, we're trying to sneak in a World Cultural Center somewhere. And hopefully that will begin to develop organically with the different universities and different campuses. So that's the aim of that one. But another very crucial point is what we're looking at in terms of dialogue between two nations. Because I think that when we have a binational company, you're then able to create an arch and a rainbow, a bridge between two countries that are specific to those two countries. We usually have national companies, the National Theatre, the Royal Ballet, Royal Opera House, and all that, but those are very, 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 very within a kind of parochial context of a national company. What then if you have a binational company? And this is the thing that I'm very, very keen to explore, because I've been working with Indian artists for the past year and a half. And one of the things that's emerged is this dialogue that I'm having with them. And also, we thought that it would be really good to look at what Cameron's saying these days, like next year is the UK-India Year of Culture. So what on earth does that mean? I thought maybe it means Britannia, which is what I thought I'd put together, Britain and India. So what we've got here is a structure in which we're hoping to have a Britannia UK, which is a charity and not-for-profit company, with a Britannia in India, and that these two companies then share a lot of work through the artists in each of these countries. And so we've got below there a whole group of outcomes, hopefully. These will all attract sponsors, which I think we're doing okay. Grants, commercial companies as well, because we're looking at how we can sustain the work of artists, and perhaps commercial projects, objects, these might be very important to consider. And so we're also exploring Britapore, because we're working with Singapore artists, and that seems to be coming along naturally, so that's what we're doing. So today I'm actually trying to pull people together so that you can introduce yourselves to each other, get to know each other, and out of that, perhaps create some synergies that we could work together. So everything is really open to everybody else. And I hope that we can enjoy working together. That's the main thing, really, to enjoy working together and see what happens.